Now who is ready for some more Metroid Prime? I sure am! And hello you wonderful bunches of oats. Welcome back to another episode of Metroid Prime Remastered. So yes, we are still in this area, we haven't moved on yet. The reason being is because, well, we forgot to get this missile over here. Plus, we might also go back to a Talon overworld and see if we can get that life up. I'm also surprised that we didn't actually get this last episode, but you know what? It's okay. I also love how we could just jump with the Morph Ball in this game instead of just having to use the bombs only, unlike in the GameCube version, which is the one that I actually grew up with. But also, as we are going through here quickly, I want to ask you guys a early question of the day. We see in the main menu screen something that looks very similar to the inside of Metroid. So do you think, or do you agree that maybe the main menu, or rather the title screen, not title screen, the file select screen is the inside of a Metroid? It could not be, it could just be some kind of DNA, but to me it really just looks like that. Now we got these little guys that are just trying to like jump down this. I don't know why that's their way of surviving when they just get stuck like bees. Because you would think they would have better defense mechanism or attacks just like these things have. Which like for whatever reason I want to call them a Reaper one, even though it's just Reaper vibes in another level completely. But here we are in this area, which I don't know if we can actually make any progress or not. Because we see on the mini-map that there's a red door. That might be right below us, it might not be. Only one way to really find out. And also, why do these things make like mini earthquakes when they jump out of the ground? It's like one thing that I noticed when I was making the thumbnails and everything, because I have another file that I'm playing alongside of this, just to like actually have everything scanned as I'm going through myself. And that's just something I've noticed, like, why? Like, I get they're unearthing themselves, but like, jeez, little dudes. Earthworms don't do that. Now let's scan this elevator. Ooh, to Magmoor Cavern, okay. This is also one of my favorite places, simply because the music, but also because there's lava. I don't know what about lava levels. See, lava levels and winter levels or snowy levels are both very close to each other in terms of what I like to play on. And we're just going to go into the Morph Ball and promptly bring ourselves into the lava. So I don't think I've actually entered through this area this way before. Magmoor, fire-breathing serpent that dwells in lava. Magmoors perform extreme heat zones and are susceptible to frigid attack forms. Sightless, they navigate the lava's currents through their own sonar receptors. Magmoors have keen sense of smell. That was my bad. I don't know why I let go of that trigger, but that's okay. And enable them to pinpoint targets with their sight of accuracy. So I don't think we can... Oh, we can defeat them right now. Anyways, we will go through, and we probably could have just easily gotten, well, hit by that. And I'm also glad that we managed to find the suit upgrade before going into here. We are going to be careful. Especially for these guys, which they will attack and try to eat us and launch us off with just by putting us in our mouth. I'm gonna take care of this guy. I don't know why we're not using missiles when probably gonna do better damage than just trying to pew them like this. But that's okay, we move on. Now we got the grapple beam, which means we might be getting that sometime soon. At least I am hoping so. And I don't know if using... well, the bombs would be best here. And now we gotta go through here slowly, otherwise we might fall off.
A few moments later.
But there is a missile upgrade up here, which awesome, missile acquired. Now we're gonna drop down here and also get out of the Morph Ball so that we don't get chomped on by those guys. We just rudely got hit by those fires up here. I'm also surprised we can't actually scan that either. I also just realized that there's some kind of fan or ventilation, like I wonder why that's there. I wonder if it's to stop from like machines and stuff in here from overheating. Oh. Can we drop down there from here? We can't. There's an invisible wall. I don't know why my first instinct was to literally jump off into the lava, but you know what, it's fine, we'll go with it. Now we got this area. This music freaking slaps, y'all. Now, what is your guys' favorite video game music, would you say? Because for me, I obviously really like to listen to Legend of Zelda music, but I would say Metroid music is actually one of my favorites as well. We also need to be very careful to not, get ourselves killed, and also scan this thing because it is technically a creature, which is really interesting. It's a gas-filled organism, it will literally blow up on instinct. Now we can go up, but I want to go this way because I have a feeling this is where it would be ideal to go. And that was also kind of dangerous to do. I wouldn't recommend just going face first into these things, because they blow up really close, just like that. And now we are walking into the gas and promptly fell down. That's okay, at least it shows that there is something behind there, but there's also this door over here, I believe. At least if we can get up there, we can. Sometimes areas like that just looks like we can't quite get down there, at least not yet. Now I think for these guys it's best to try to drop a bomb right in front of them so that they absorb it. Yes. So we will spam the A button so that we don't get carried off like this time. And flick. It's interesting how those guys throw literally just gives us damage. Oh, there's fractured sand wall. I don't know why it almost says stand wall, which I think we can just blow up that, or it is for later. Okay, so here we go through these vents to try to avoid getting hit by these guys, which is sometimes easier said than done. It's just a matter of getting right in front of them. Now I wonder if it tries to, if we weren't bigger than this whole thing's mouth, if it would try to eat us, just like the little elephant things that we also scanned, I believe last episode or the episode before that. But we are now in this room, which at least we are going down and accidentally missing our jumps. We got another missile upgrade. Now we have a capacity of 20, from literally 5 to 20, which I love. And now we made it back over to this room. So at least falling down is really easy to get back up. It's just a matter of trying to avoid these things so we don't get blown up and hit down into the lava. Now we got these guys again, which I don't believe are actually disconnected. They are not, so we got to be careful. And now I totally forgot about this guy up here. Just like a weirdly sneaky one, even though it's pretty obvious that it's right there now that I think about it. But that's okay. Now we gotta make a leap of semi-faith because they could have just easily went into the lava down there. My goodness. And now there's lots of things that we can scan, which I'm not necessarily going to read right now. So if you guys want me to go back and read any of these things, please let me know, because I will definitely do so, because it's just interesting information for me. Now I think one of these platforms, it might be over here, or I think we can actually get up above. We will eventually need to jump up over here if I remember correctly. If not, we shall find out. Because we got to go through this door! Oh, okay, I was gonna say, did we just go back? But we didn't. We are actually going over to Findor's Drift. Awesome, so that means eventually we're going to be going back into the magma area again. So I wonder if we went back over to, not the ruins, but the other area, if we went up through that elevator, if it would lead us to another side of Magmoor area. Because I don't know if we need... Okay, I think we do. See, that structure's brought to halt. The blast should be able to clear it. And it does. Okay, I was going to say if we needed to go back, because I believe there is an upgrade in that area that we could get, other than, of course, missiles. But I'm glad we get all... I'm glad we found like 3 of them in one episode, because we could have gotten stuck or have to go backtrack a lot to go over there. But this area, my goodness, look how beautiful it is. This was one I was looking forward to so much to actually getting to. But now I actually want to find a save station in case something happens. I think we can also just break this as well. That is a yes, never mind. And we can scan this cute little thing, so it really makes me think of the Pokemon. Or rather, the Pokemon makes me think of this thing. So the crystallized territorial cold weather scavengers. The shells crystallize reflect beam weapons and can only be cracked by consecutive blast. They hang upside down in an ice cave during their lava stage. or larval stage rather. Really surprised if they were in a lava area considering they're ice. Mustard runs off its body, which forms a hard ice crystal, and it has it for the rest of its life. So we will pew that so that we can go through here and not worry about it literally just like attacking us. And now the door above us has been unlocked. I didn't even know there was a door on, like, to unlock here. Like, I knew there was doors. But also, I believe in this water you have to be careful while actually standing in it, otherwise you might actually get damage. So keep that in mind, because it is obviously ice. And sweet! We have found a save station. So I think with that then, after reason, I was gonna say that, right? I was gonna say that lore. It's just not though. It is, so telling about around it. But while we're in a save station, I think we may as well just leave it here. So, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, slap that subscribe button, say something down in the comments down below. If you made it this far, because it's obviously can, give me a huzzah. And with that, we will continue in this area, unless we need to backtrack for whatever reason to the other areas. We'll find out in the next episode. Peace. I also think it's kind of